Hello, everybody. It's me, Big Chungus, or Big Raga, if you will. I am fine with whatever you call me. As you can see, I'm wrapped up in a blanket and I'm tired. Reason being is because, well, for the last 9 days, I have had emails pouring into me about Shrek 5. And as you know, or may not know, I'm a huge Shrek fan. Specifically because they're the anti Disney, if you will. um, they essentially take what would be a fairy tale or a kids' children book and make it more adult themed. It was supposed to rival the anti Disney message because they were very mean back in the day. Shrek 1 kind of stood its ground on that, and Shrek 2 is the best sequel of all time and one of the great advancements on the series. Shrek 3rd obviously sucked, and we will not talk about it. And Shrek 4 was just a perfect continuation of the story. While the animation was a little choppy, it stayed in its thing, you know? But here I am, Shrek 5, right? Let's zoom in here. Full screen it? Yep, full screen it. I'm gonna move to the top here. Oh no, no, hold on. I suck at this. I am using one hand. There we go. They're diving into the meme culture. How far we have come. Oh, oh. I'm gonna say this right now. This I knew that there were gonna be some animation changes compared to Shrek 4, considering that it's almost a 2 decade difference. But what is that? And here's the thing. Shrek doesn't look horrible. He genuinely just looks like an updated version of what he looked like from Shrek 4. But here's the thing. The only issue I have with Shrek here is, for one, his shoulders look a little smaller than I remember. Why does Donkey look like he just came out of like relapse, right? Or a rehab center, right? Shrek's daughter looks fine. Oh God. All right, now when I look at it, I have a strong feeling that they're gonna aim Shrek more towards little kids. Um, and that scares me because Shrek was never made for little kids. Um, Shrek was made to basically say, grow up. Um, it's okay to say some words like hell and damn. It's okay to say those words. Um, this ain't it. This looks like they're gonna be saying, oh no, donkey, oh son of a biscuit eater, where, oh no, where where's Puss Donkey? Um, I don't mind Zendaya playing the daughter of Shrek. I figured she's a good young voice actor for a female character. Um, but again, I'm glad most of the original cast is here, but it might be their eyes, it might be their mouth, but it doesn't work for this animation style because Shrek always had a tone of modern realism to it. Like there was, you could tell the character models by today's standard might look dated, as some would say, but no, it was meant to look more realistic in a 3D animation art form to considerably throw off the kiddie animation that Disney was doing at the time. And some of the prime examples for this would be, if we're going off 2000s, I don't know. I mean, Hercules, I think, came out a year or two before Shrek. Um, on top of that, you have a lot of. I know there was a few good. Plus, animation was weird for Disney at the time back then. You got to consider that because, I mean, at the time you would have had things like Lilo and Stitch, just around that time frame. And again, DreamWorks was built because some dude got fired and he just straight out said, I could do better than you. And he's done a real good job at proving his point. He can make, these people can make way better cinematic masterpieces than Disney. For example, their recent hit was The Wild Robot, and Puss in Boots 2, which came out a few years ago. Um, however, if I had to pick between The Wild Robot and Wally, I'd say The Wild Robot. Sorry. Um, but yeah, this doesn't look like it has a sense of modern realism at all. It looks like Illumination stepped in and said, "Yo, don't worry, we're gonna help y'all out." Who's that? Because it's not Pinocchio. Um, yeah, everything looks too polished here. Um, I hope the final, but like animation isn't this, and it looks to Illumination, and in some cases that isn't horrible. Like for example, Mario, they made that look good, but I don't know. I'm not vibing with it. I'm sorry. Donkey, just look at the shot that I've paused on. Okay, let me just look at it. Okay, what the absolute hell is wrong with Pinocchio? What is that? All right, Donkey. If you look from the side, it looks like his eyes are about to pop out of his head, and his head looks too coney for him. Don't get me wrong, Donkey's always had weird proportions and compared to everybody in the Shrek world, but not to this degree. Um, Fiona, where do I start? Everything is okay here. All right, everything is okay with her once you get to the face. Um, it's the eyes, and personally, I just don't think the nose works for this animation style. I really hope that another teaser comes out that says, "Haha, you got her pranked." Uh, Shrek's daughter. Um, I can't remember her name. I haven't watched Shrek 4 since like 2022. Forgive me, the Almighty and Lord and Shrek. Uh, all right. As we can see from her hair, orange, mostly a little black in there. Either she's going through a phase because she's a teenager, or that's like genuinely Shrek's actual hair before he went bald or something. I don't know. Um, Overall, Shrek probably at least has the littlest to no difference in design. And then again, I haven't seen them move, run, or like we don't even know what the protagonist is going to be in this movie. Or well, we know the protagonist. I meant the antagonist. I am sorry. Um, but it's Donkey and Pinocchio, so the ogres are okay. They don't look half bad, but Donkey and Pinocchio need to be like reworked a little bit here. Like Pinocchio, Jesus. I don't even know what to say because, like, what can you say? Like, this is Shrek 4 universally looks better than this. If you have an art style that works, just don't change it, you know? Especially if you're going through a whole series. And again, it also worries me because they really only pull a Shrek movie, a Kung Fu Panda movie, or a How to Train Your Dragon movie out once the company is like getting in the low budget range here. And Kung Fu Panda 4 wasn't really that good. Um, How to Train Your Dragon 3 is really good. Um, However, the recent How to Train Your Dragon news is a live action remake. Um, and I will eventually review it, but I'm only gonna wait for once it comes out. I'm not gonna do like no trailer reaction. Okay, hold on, hold on. Yeah, let's let me pause right here. Do any of you goofy goobers in the comment section want to defend this? It's their eyes. It's their eyes, and for one, it looks too polished. It looks too animated. It looks too kiddie. It looks like if Illumination and it looks like if the head of Illumination's animation studio animated this. Which I don't mind their animation. It works for things like Mario and Minions and Despicable Me. But that's not Shrek, is it? And I have a few friends that would defend this, saying, "Oh, it's just a movie." No, no, for the love of God, movies aren't movies. People put time, work, and years of their life into making stuff like this. And the first, give it or take it, your preference, how you will, first through four Shrek movies were made by people that cared. My opinions aside on one of those movies. People genuinely put their life into this, and it's a very great thing that they do because for one, it's great for their wallet, and two, it's great for your entertainment value so you don't get bored. And it's great for me because I can review it even though I still have no money from this. Probably never will considering YouTube's changes. Um but yeah, look at Donkey, look at Pinocchio. What can you do for this? Shrek 4 was the perfect send off. It really was. Maybe this will be a Toy Story 4 thing and it'll be like, oh my god, you can still do things with these characters. I just didn't know that. But then again, here's the thing Shrek is a character. The first two movies were basically finding people that care for him and finding acceptance with everybody else. I don't remember what Shrek Third was going for. Shrek's was trying to figure out how to handle some kids. I don't know. Da da. All right. Um, but Shrek 4 was just basically trying to rekindle. Shrek 4 has the most compelling character arc for Shrek for me because let me put this on the table for you nice and gently, okay? Shrek 1, he just wanted someone, anyone to care for him. Shrek 2, finding his acceptance with everyone really. Like the town, Fiona's parents, like trying to find trying to get Fiona's father to give him the king's blessing just so he could like date his daughter. And then we have Shrek 4. I'm going to Shrek, Shrek, Shrek. I'm going to skip over Shrek 3 because no one cares about Shrek 3. Shrek 4. He misses his ogre days where he would scare people and they would actually be scared. He's an ogre for a reason. He's glad that everybody likes him, but he also missed that sense of, oh, I'm an ogre. I should be scary. It was a sense of it's almost like he was distancing himself from the world or trying to, but he can't. He has a wife, he has kids. He's basically a prince or king now. I mean, we don't really know what happened there, but either way, Shrek is a loved character. Probably the most popular animated characters ever, and he changed the game for a lot of movies to be more serious because kids can handle that. They can hear, they can handle hearing the word damn, all right? Because that's simply all it is. You can make anything and you can put anything in a movie and have it be dark. Maybe a little blood, all right? But as long as the movie ends off on a happy ending, kids won't be traumatized from it. And I think Puss in Boots 2 director, the guy who directed Puss in Boots 2, also said that. I'm sorry I'm diving so deep into this because it's just animation. It shouldn't matter. Maybe the story will make up for it. And yeah, sure, it could. But at the same time, a lot of people, me included, get distracted from the story if it looks bad. It's like if you put garbage on a plate, but it smelt like the most delicious gourmet meal ever. This needs to be changed. I would love it if it looked a bit more dated, looked a bit more 2017-ish. I would love it if it looked more real, like they were trying to. But no, the proportions in this make everyone look big. Pinocchio looks, just look at him. He doesn't look like Pinocchio. He looks like he looks like a monster. Donkey, he looks like he's been doing the substances. And overall, Shrek, I don't even mind how he looks that bad. You can still see his little green ogre spots on his head. But again, it looks too kiddish. Fiona's face also kind of bothers me. It doesn't look like Fiona. It really doesn't. We also don't know what the brothers look like yet. Fargus and Fargo, I think their names were. And her name was Felicia. And most likely it's going to be, if the animation stays like this, I can take a good wild guess at what the story's going to be. Oh, she's a teenager. Oh, she's going to distance herself from her dad. Oh no, her dad is like super overprotective. Oh no, she wants to leave, become her own person. She gets entangled with the main antagonist of the story. Then boom, you have a story for Shrek to go and save her. And if this is how the animation is going to stick, this is probably what the story will look like. Eddie Murphy, Cameron Diaz. Cameron Diaz? I think, wait. Cameron Diaz, Fiona's actor. My bad. Christmas of 2026. Enjoy it how you will. I will watch it and I will review it once it comes out. I don't have high hopes for it. I'm putting the bar low. It scares me. It scares me. It scares the hell out of me. All right. This is Big Raga reviewing Shrek 5, the cast announcement or teaser trailer, if you would. If you want more videos like this, please leave it down in the comments, your recommendations for movies I should review. And this July, hopefully, I will have a few more videos for you. I know that's quite a ways away, but I don't really have nothing to add or much content to give. So, this is Big Raga. See ya.